so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
I want a drink,
and I want this free, and I want this awesome ATV. I can't get enough
of winning free stuff.
Casey's just gave me these, 'cause we won the Casey's sweepstakes, the summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Shop with Casey's Rewards for a chance to win free pizza, gas, and getaways all summer long.
We won the Casey's sweepstakes, the summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community.
Like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Hello, I'm Brent Johnson, an Iowa farmer from Calhoun County and president of the Iowa Farm Bureau. As proud title sponsor of the state soccer tournament, the Iowa Farm Bureau is dedicated to creating a vibrant future for Iowa through partnerships and programs that help cultivate individuals with great character, a strong work ethic, and exceptional leadership skills. Making it to the state tournament is a great accomplishment that takes a lot of support. That's why we provide millions of dollars in awards, grants, and scholarships that recognize athletic and academic excellence. And to help celebrate this achievement, the Iowa Farm Bureau provides commemorative soccer balls for each team competing in the state tournament. These keepsakes are a great way for these athletes to remember their experience here, as well as the teammates, coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors who've all played an important role in their journey. So, from the Iowa Farm Bureau, congratulations to all the players and coaches on an outstanding season, and good luck in the tournament. Hello, I'm Brent Johnson, an Iowa Farm.
And welcome to the County Soccer Complex in Des Moines, home of the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Dar Daniels and Justin Forster here today as we get ready for this 1A semifinal. Des Moines Christian and Underwood, and two teams. Des Moines Christian, team that got to the tournament the first time last year and finished runner-up, and the coach said, you know, that was cool. That gave us a lot of confidence. Here Underwood is, their first time here at the state tournament. They won their first match, so they advanced here to the semifinals. So, we say it should be a good match, but when you get to semifinals, they're all good, aren't they?
Yeah, and Underwood Eagles have come in here. This is their first appearance at the state championships here in Des Moines, Class 1A. I did the game the other day. They played a 4-4-2. They've got some quality in the team, Dar. They got the two girls up front, Paulson and Hull. They scored goals. Hull scored 2 the other day. Rapid up front, very, very clinical. Then you've got Reagan Ward in the midfield. And at the back, you've got the two center halves in Morales and Lolo Paulson, whose sister plays up front as well, Georgia Paulson.
And Des Moines Christian, they were really tough in the back line defense. They didn't give up much back there. And then they push it ahead and they direct it so quickly when they come back and go the other way with it. And yesterday, Jenna Roberts had a couple goals to get them going. So they're an explosive team that they play good defense, plus they can turn that ball and get it down on the other end pretty quick.
Well, we talk about the back line. You've got Helgens at centre back, so she's the leader there, dictating the pace. To her right, you left Sophia Pothoven. This is a little different for her. Last year she played as a wing back or a 9 going forward, so this is unfamiliar territory for her, but she's very, very quick and can get forward. And then you've got Savannah Shimp on the left-hand side, so on the right, sorry. But those three will have to deal with the two up front from Des Moines, from the Eagles. So that's going to be a difficult matchup. But the two in holding midfield Maguire, one of them. So Maguire's strong. She can break up play, and they'll look to pounce forward. And then you've got Garcia on the left-hand side, who is phenomenal with pace and just an absolute athlete.
Mentioned a little bit about these two teams advancing to semifinal. Let's talk about the road to the championship here. It was Underwood defeating Dyke New Hartford 4-2 in the quarterfinal. Tyler Hull had 2 goals against Dyke New Hartford. Then Des Moines Christian down to Van Meter 3-1, and that was a little closer than what it looked. Van Meter had one shot that went off the crossbar, one that went off the post. And Jenna Roberts had 2 goals, Deanna Bennett 2 assists as they defeated Van Meter 3-1 in the quarterfinals to advance here. 19-1 for Des Moines Christian as they advance here to the semifinal. Let's take a break. We'll come back, talk a little bit more here about this 1A semifinal. That's coming up. You're watching the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
It's Fairway Family Food.
Name one reason more people choose to shop at Fairway.
Lower prices.
Name something that Fairway is famous for.
The best meat in town.
Survey says!
Don't play games with your food. Shop Fairway for the best meat in town.
With lower prices and higher quality, everyone's a winner at Fairway.
Until next time, this is Fairway Family Food.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Here at the Girls State Soccer Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, Dar Danielson, Justin Forster, as we get ready for the 1A semifinal. And the weather yesterday was kind of nice. We started out cloudy and cool, and then after it got sunny, it wasn't real bad. And we've had scaldingly, a lot of humidity down here sometimes for this soccer tournament, but today looks like going to be another nice, sunny, beautiful day. Not a lot of breeze, just enough breeze to kind of keep you cool. So the weather conditions may not play a lot into this here on the field.
It's perfect weather today, Dar. The other day, we had thunderstorms the night before, if you can recall, around midnight and through. So it was nice and cool in the morning, like you said. But as the sun came out, the humidity I started feeling the humidity pitch side. So It's a little bit better today. Hopefully it can stay like this throughout the day, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, you know a lot of the players on these teams, having been coaching for quite a while. Let's talk a little bit about the positives for each team and what you see them trying to do here in this semifinal.
Well, Des Moines Christian, they like to play the ball, they like to pass, but they're very, very deceptive. When you look at them up front, Jenna Roberts is on 32 goals. I'm not sure if this counts the goals from the other day, 2 days ago, and that's awesome as well. They get the day off.
Yeah, it'd be 33-34 with the two that you had.
So she's on 34 goals, but then, you look at Izzy Garcia. She's on 36 goals. She's going to play on the left. She's right-footed. She likes to cut in and strike the ball with her right foot. And then you'll find Jenna Roberts making those runs off the ball into the gaps as well.
And you know what I saw her doing in that game, the first game? She distributed the ball more. She took a lot of shots that were deep shots. They weren't bad shots, but she came in, and I think everybody's watching her as a leading goal scorer, and she laid some beautiful passes to the feet of her teammates and really got them going when they started moving the ball up front. So that's part of being a good player, too, is knowing when it's my time to attack and score or it's my time to distribute and lay that ball off.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's an understanding between the players as well. I think the Lions need to be very, very calm and patient. Build up play. If it's not on to go, don't shoot from 40 yards away. It's not going to happen. The goalkeeper for the Eagles is very good indeed. And she'll play a high line as well. So she'll play out of a penalty area. She'll come out and clear the ball when it's played over the top. And when we talk about the Eagles, the two up front in Paulson and Hull, if the line is too high and they play that ball in behind, it could be a problem. Now, Mums and Maguire's, the two holding sixes, their job is critical. So if one of the left centre backs goes out to close down, Mums or Maguire, whichever side they're playing on, have to cover the space and behind. Otherwise, they'll be exposed.
And both coaches confident. Obviously, you win that first game. It gives you that shot of confidence. And then, you come out and you put it all on the line, and you're either going to advance to the title game or you're going to finish the season having advanced to the semifinals and had a good season overall.
Yeah, I was talking to Tyler Nelson earlier, and he seemed pretty relaxed. He's a player's coach, that's for sure. I think the girls absolutely adore him as a coach. And I could tell the other day, they play for him. They'll run through a brick wall for him. And talking to Dan, he was a little bit nervous. It's the semifinals of state. We all know how that goes. But he's pretty confident about his side.
Well, we're winding down here. We'll be about ready for our starting lineups here for these two teams. Underwood comes in at 14-2. Des Moines Christian at 19-1 following the victory in the quarterfinal, the opener. And as soon as the clock winds down, we'll get the game underway. Now, Assumption and Nevada are already started over there on Field 9, and Assumption's trying to hold that string of, 6 straight titles together. And every year people say, well, this might be the year that Assumption loses one, but you can never count them out.
I'm telling you now, I think there's going to be an upset there. I think Nevada are going to come through in that match.
Nevada looked real good Wednesday.
And the underdogs from Underwood, they look like they're going to maybe cause an upset. This is going to be an absolutely classic, this match.
All right, here they come out, the teams. You see.
Good morning and welcome to County Soccer Complex, the 2022 Iowa Girls State Soccer Tournament in this Class 1A semifinal between the Eagles from Underwood and the Lions from Des Moines Christian. Let's meet the teams. First, the non-starters for the visiting team, Underwood. Number 1, Trista McMullen. Number 3, Macy Johnson. Number 4, Holly Larson. Number 5, Rachel Privia. Number 6, Abby Martin. Number 9, Angie Maxwell. Number 11, Kaylee Opal. Number 13, Kay Christensen. Number 16, Faith Renshaw. Number 19, Avery Honan. The non-starters for the home team, Des Moines Christian. Assistant coaches, Mark Peterson, Dave Swanson, Jamie Price. Number 4, Courtney Smith. Number 6, Reagan Zimmer. Number 9, Andrea Lineback. Number 17, Allie Hawes. Number 18, Samantha Anderson. Number 19, Paige Hilgerson. Number 21, Abby Hall. Number 22, Emma Eisenhardt. Number 26, Zoe Olson. Number 31, Allie Koningsfeld. Number 32, Gabby Lombardi. Now let's meet the starters for Underwood. Head coach, Tyler Nelson. Number 7, Haley Stengel. Number 8, Leslie Morales Foote. Number 10, Tyler Hall. Number 12, Corinne Trady. Number 14, Madison Ahrens. Number 15, Reagan Ward. Number 17, Lola Paulson. Number 18, Georgia Paulson. Number 20, Kendra Cuck. Number 21, Cassidy Cunningham. Number 23, Ava Brenzel. And your starters for Des Moines Christian and head coach Dan Webster. Number 0, Maren Miller. Number 3, Jenna Roberts. Number 5, Savannah Schimpf. Number 7, Sophia Pothoven. Number 10, Olivia Lombardi. Number 11, Caitlin Mumm. Number 12, Megan McGuire. Number 13, Isabel Garcia. Number 14, Jocelyn Helgens. Number 15, Sammy Webster. Number 20, Gianna Bennett. Good luck to both teams. Excuse me, the officials for today's game. The referee, Cassidy Moulton. First assistant referee, Nicole Scuppin. Second assistant referee, Jared T. Fourth official, Matt Walk. Good luck to both teams, and let's play some championship soccer.
All right, we're ready for semifinal soccer here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Dar Danielson, Justin Vorster. And a little bit of a breeze, not a whole lot of breeze, that probably won't impact things a whole lot here today. As
I don't think it will, Dar, to be honest with you. It looks like feels like it's just tapered down, hasn't it?
Yeah. And Des Moines Christian will be in the dark uniforms on the left of your screen. The white uniforms, the Underwood Eagles, on the right of your screen. As we get set to kick it off, Underwood will get it started. As soon as the center official is ready. And there's the whistle. We're underway. Semifinal soccer. They'll drop it back. Now over to Des Moines Christian. Comes up. Reagan Ward sends it down the line. And that'll go out for a throw for Savannah Schimpf for the Lions.
Speaking of Reagan Ward there, she was absolutely quality the other day here for the Eagles. Player to watch coming down the left-hand side. Sometimes they move her into the center of midfield.
And that'll be a throw in. Caitlin Mumm for the Lions. Throws it down the line, headed over by Lombardi. then picked up. Now through the defense, and good pressure there forces them to send it out of bounds. Bennett throws it in to Savannah Shimp.
The left center back, number 17 for the Eagles, Lola Paulson. Her sister plays up front, Georgia Paulson.
And just a little slip over the ball there. Early going, that one's lobbed up ahead looking for Jenna Roberts, but the keeper comes out.
Little bit of a nervy start here, Dodge. You can see even the goalkeeper had a great game the other day, just fumbling that ball slightly and then picking it up. It's going to be a test of nerves at this point, to be honest with you.
Podhoven moves it up. Now they send it deep right back to the keeper again. And that could play a part too. If your keeper gets hot and makes some good stops, shuts off a rally by the other team, that's always a key.
Well, it sets the tone, as you can see now on the right. Good cover there by Helgens as she's taken out. And they are a physical team, the Underwoods. The Eagles from Underwood. Cassidy Cunningham scored a goal the other day. Yep.
Referee gives a little instruction over there, and it'll be a free kick for Des Moines Christian coming back the other way. Into the middle, but Underwood gets to it first. They'll turn it into that back line. Shimp now headed through there by Hall.
Should have probably cleared the lines there, especially with the high press that the Eagles will play in the first 10 minutes of this match.
Here's Ward. Cook gets it out to Ward. Ward sends it through there. Looking up ahead for Hull.
And there's the ball they look for. It's good cover from Helgens as Georgia Paulson comes running onto it. So the cover from Helgens was very good there.
Throw in down the line. Looked like a handball there. Yeah. There was. She had that arm out. Kind of touched it. Controlled it. Reagan Ward now. A big early free kick here.
It was quite interesting the other day. Reagan Ward didn't really go for goal in these areas. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be different, but she tried to swing it in far post, so we'll see.
Okay. Reagan Ward set for the kick. And again, sets it toward the middle, as you said.
She's got to try and get that ball in behind the back line. It's easy to defend for the Lions from Des Moines.
Because if you get in behind, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because then you've got to drop and defend that.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's easy to run to it and head it out.
Saw, sometimes on this grass, I saw yesterday, one kind of hit the grass and died, and then everybody's running at it, and the keeper kind of stood there, and the keeper was able to recover, but you never know sometimes if you do get it in that area.
A good point on the grass because the ball is going to hold up. So ball played in behind is going to hold up. So you've got to get the judgment right, the timing right when you run when you're clearing it.
So here's the goal kick for Des Moines Christian. As Underwood has them pressed back, trying to get something going in the early going of this.
Well, that's the ball they needed because the midfield line was high. See that tackle there from Paulson again.
She moves it outside. Now they try to go back in. Defenders there. Now Des Moines Christian moving it back across the half. Got something outside. Gianna Bennett coming in. Bennett, and didn't get much pace on that at all.
That was actually a very great movement. Passage of play was absolutely brilliant. The ball played in from Sammy Webster into feet, into the forward's feet, and the quick turn layoff, and the ball out wide to Gianna Bennett. But Gianna Bennett, I know she can do better than that. Yeah. That goalkeeper's good.
So back here into Underwood's half again, but Des Moines Christian has possession. Looking to turn it, Garcia. And she took it several times and just crossed the half in that Wednesday game and then got it over into the middle. And then she started distributing the ball, and it really stymied the defense. Now they try to go into the middle there.
She's got to use her left foot there to clear the lines. Has to.
Get back to the keeper, Marin Miller.
And by the way, the keeper was suspended, wasn't she, for the last game? And now she's back.
Now she's back. Do you know what the suspension was for?
She got sent off in the final sub-state, I believe.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. This one outside again to Gianna Bennett. Gianna Bennett tries to work it back, but that's going to be a corner. Our first corner today. All corners are brought to you by Kruger Seeds. The next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. First class seed, first name service. Learn more at KrugerSeed.com.
So Reagan Ward got caught too far on the outside. The left back wasn't covering enough ground, allowing that ball to be played in behind. So already the Eagles have been exposed on the right twice.
Swinging in and kind of crossed. Didn't get much break in, but now Underwood clears it.
The Lions need some time just to get into this game. They need to keep the ball a little more. Just possess it for a bit. Make the Eagles work side to side. Wear them out.
Yeah, there's not kind of a rhythm yet, is there? Maybe it's nerves. Now taken away by Ward. Now trying to bust through. Hull trying to outrun the defender.
It's good defending by Helgens there.
Yes, Helgens stayed right with her. Never let her get that step beyond her body.
Again, you see how the ball holds up in the grass.
Now here comes Underwood back again, but sent the other way by Shimp, and that'll go out. It stayed with Underwood, but you see Hull, their leading scorer, coming in. More than 20 goals, almost 30 on the season.
What I might do here is switch Pothoven with Shimp, just because Pothoven is very, very quick. And they seem to be coming down this left-hand side, and Ward's on the left, and she's dangerous.
Now here's the Lions trying to turn it back in. Kept alive by Webster. Lobbed in there by McGuire. And back the other way with it.
Gianna Bennett with a lot of space. Out of your screen on the right.
Sends it wide. Whoa. Looking for that top right corner. And she had a couple teammates coming in case there was a ricochet there.
Yeah, so just out of the viewer's screens on the right-hand side, we had Gianna Bennett in an overload. Ward was out of position. Gianna Bennett and Lombardi in an overload 2v1. So that ball in there is going to be dangerous. They've got to look for that optimistic from distance on 40 yards to try. This keeper is good.
Back in. Roberts gets a touch on it, and then it's cleared out.
Paulson with a big clearance. They also have a stepsister in the team as well. Ava Brenzel, apparently, the other center back.
Well, there's a throw now deep down on the Des Moines Christian end. They threw it in. It didn't look like everybody was quite ready there.
It's gone quiet now in the stands, hasn't it?
Yeah, get it into play. Trying to take it over. Sent across by Bennett.
This could be dangerous, but she's on her own.
Now the counter. Dumps it through, but a little too far there. And that will go out to
Keeper must
Eagles.
play a high line in those situations, so that was actually very good there from Marin Miller.
Eagles trying to turn that around now. Ward.
Helgens read that well. That's very good, actually.
Comes back up.
Look at the run off the shoulder there.
Then
from
dumps it in. Up ahead. That was Roberts with the attempt there, but didn't look like she got it.
It was well read here with Helgens winning the ball, and then Jenna Roberts peeled off the shoulder of the center back, ball played in space. It was a good 50-50 with the goalkeeper though.
Back in, and the keeper this time will collapse on it. Aarons. And kicks it out. Headed up ahead by McGuire. They turn it.
That's good composure there by Sammy Webster, wearing shirt number 15, playing as the attacking midfielder.
There's Webster again. This time she fires it. Goal! Sammy Webster from deep.
Wow! Can you believe that? The Lions from Des Moines are roaring right now.
Let's see this. Sammy Webster must have heard you talking about her. She gets it in the middle. Then right back to Sammy Webster. She sizes it up and boom, right over, drops it over the head of the keeper.
Well, that was some strike from Sammy Webster, the daughter of the head coach, Dan Webster. But what an absolutely beautiful strike. Great technique.
Sammy Webster from deep gets Des Moines Christian on the board here. Outside ball. Underwood has somebody over there.
If you parked along Hartford Avenue,
now
you need to move your car immediately. Per information from the director, the chief, you will be told. Thank you.
Get around over to Reagan Ward. Now back down to Lombardi. Lombardi, she sends it to the middle. Looking for Roberts in there. Roberts will run it down, turn it. Roberts fires high.
Well, a momentum swing here.
Yeah, Des Moines Christian got them on their heels, don't they?
Yes, and they're very, very deceptively quick on the counter-attack. The two midfielders for the Eagles are being caught out of position. They're playing way too high. They're too square. They need to stagger it. Possibly one needs to sit in and hold.
Well, Sammy Webster had a goal in this quarterfinal. Now starts him off here. That gives her 19 on the season. And here's Underwood trying to gather themselves. Playing from behind. It goes out. Tyler Hull will get it. And now it looks like we'll have our first substitution of the day. All substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. So they send out...
Cassidy Cunningham scored the second goal the other day. She's gone into the 9 position, so she's gone out front. And I see what the coach has done. He's now dropped Georgia Paulson into the midfield to strengthen that. But they're 2 players. They're 2 in central midfield against the Lions 3.
There's Underwood.
I might change the shape to a box 4 in the midfield just to overload it off the ball, out of possession.
Up ahead. Looking for Roberts there again. She's double teamed.
Look at the pace of Garcia Morales there.
Now Des Moines Christian. Fires right to the keeper. Seemed like Des Moines Christian getting a little more physical. That game, the quarterfinal, was very physical from the start. A lot of body on body here, and Des Moines Christian with that goal seems like they're pushing up a little harder.
Yeah, and they've got the characters and personality in their team that can do this. They're solid. Some of these girls play together at club as well, so there's some tendencies as well, some game tendencies and just the way they play.
Garcia on the far side trying to get it, and it'll go out and stay with Des Moines Christian.
Cassidy should have just gone into space, hesitated there. Sometimes you've got to take a gamble on those. If Pothoven heads it, then no problem, but like, for example, there she missed it. She hesitated, gave time for Helgens to actually pick the spare ball up.
Back outside to Gianna Bennett. Bennett.
She does need support, though.
Yep, couldn't quite gather it in there.
Yeah, maybe just play a little bit, play short. Shrimp was on, build up again, get it back, just be a little bit patient.
And foul called there.
Lombardi, looks like Lombardi's going to get a yellow card.
Is that on Lombardi?
Yeah, it's really the first tackle, and 24 minutes to go of the match. Not sure I would have given her a warning rather than a yellow card.
Yeah, but you're a coach. You're always thinking warning over the card, aren't
and
you?
You're a referee, and you think the obvious, don't you?
Yeah, I always think, I'll give them the yellow, then they won't.
Yeah.
And Holly Larson will come in after the yellow. You got to sit out. Is it 5 minutes?
5 minutes, correct. Yep.
So Lombardi will go out.
It's a big gap between the lines here as well.
Pinned up. Bennett gets to it, but can't gain control. Then Bennett keeps at it. Now Garcia.
Get punished on the square ball
when
there.
When she touches the ball, she takes off. And off the left corner of
Larson
the goal.
with her first piece of action in the game, hitting the crossbar. The square ball is what caused the issues there.
Yeah, got it over. And then, like I said, she's in third gear already when she touches the ball and goes. There's no slow to go.
Gosh,
you know?
yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
She'll just intercept the ball and just break the line. So you don't want to be playing a square ball when she's around, that's for sure.
There she is again. This time tries to punch it through there to Roberts, but can't get it in there. Here's Underwood. Into the middle there, but can't get control of it.
Miss non-verbal communication there. Jenna Roberts was spinning out and Helgens was looking short. The back line needs to get a bit higher for just out of your screen for the Eagles.
Cunningham almost kept it alive there, but
play short. Pothoven playing into trouble.
now Hull trying to get possession. Hull has not had a chance to get the ball clean and do anything with it, really.
Yeah, I think Helgens has done a really good job with her. I mean, she's covered Hull in behind, and she's covered Georgia Paulson, who's now moved into central midfield.
Now down the line.
Helgens needs to cover Shrimp, giving away a free kick.
Yeah.
So that situation there.
Yep.
Helgens needs to come round and give Shrimp cover just to play it back, and then maybe they can play out.
But instead they give up the free kick here to the side. Reagan Ward will come over. And we'll see how they play this again. Last time they played it up high. Let's see if they drive it more toward the goal.
The Eagles will go forward at the back. They can afford to push two players in front in space here. It's probably out of the screen.
This one swinging in a little bit, but still stays high. Knocked down. And
not enough white shirts in there, Dar.
No, I was just going to say, more blue than white, wasn't there? Yeah. Now back the other way. Smith tries to turn it back.
That's a good tackle there from Lola Paulson
Roberts,
at the back.
And then a tackle from behind.
Sammy Webster better be careful here.
And a little warning to Sammy Webster there.
See, they need to get, if you look at the back four out of the screen there, they can afford to push the right back on the left back on. You don't need 4 players marking Jenna Roberts.
Yeah.
And get more white shirts on the line. Maguire, strong.
Yeah. Into the middle. Oh,
I think Ward was the ball here on the left.
Maguire knocked it down. Cook trying to get something going. Looking for a hole there. There's Helgens.
Well played there by Helgens.
Bennett back over to Webster. Sends it deep.
Look at Garcia picking up the spare ball.
And the keeper will come out and pick it up.
I noticed Madison Aarons isn't playing a high line today. She was playing a very high line the other day.
Yeah, and that goal, that was just right over the top of her. She stretched out. It was perfectly.
And she was on the line,
laid
but it
in
was
there.
just a perfectly struck.
Yeah.
Great technique there by Sammy Webster. As she's on the ball now, very composed. This is when they just need to keep the ball here instead of giving it away. Just keep it. Be patient. But do you notice a momentum swing with the Eagles coming forward as well, but just not enough impact in the final third.
Now here's Underwood. They turn it. Back up through. On the run is Cunningham, and so
Helgens
send
with
that
a
out
left foot. Not
for
a strong
corner.
foot.
What's that?
Not a strong foot, so she just kind of miskicked out for a corner.
All corners brought to you by Kruger Seed. If you're in need of corner soybean seed, go to KrugerSeeds.com to find out more. First corner kick for Underwood. Comes out toward the middle again. Knocked back. And almost slides through there. Underwood trying to get possession.
Garcia was putting pressure
Now back
on the
toward
Eagles in
middle,
midfield there.
Looking for a hole there. Trying to turn it.
Just not enough supporting angles for Georgia Paulson when she got the ball out there. She's doing everything on her own. There's no one really wanting the ball at feet.
And that'll go back to Des Moines Christian. Yeah, you're right. Now they still have 3 back here. It seems like they're so worried about Jenna Roberts.
Yeah, they can deal with that when the ball's on the far side. The left back can come inside and play as the 6. And then you've got one in front because there's so much space that they can play balls into her feet. And that's where she's dangerous.
Well, there's Underwood again as we're under the halfway mark here in the first half. 1-0. Des Moines Christian in the semifinal. Winner advances to meet the winner of the Assumption Nevada matchup. Underway on the field behind us. Over in the stadium over there. This is kind of the mini stadium field.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a home stadium for Des Moines Christian at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Until Saturday.
Now here comes Underwood trying to drive it through. That'll stay with them.
Too much time on the ball there for Macy Johnson. But again, no options to play forward. She only had Cassidy as the 9 high up the field.
Up ahead, Roberts on the chase, as is Paulson. Lola Paulson gets there. Paulson sends it out. Clears it out. The pace of this game has really not slowed down, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors here. The grass is rather long. It's holding up. The players out there aren't overhitting the pass. They've really got to strike through the ball because it's not getting there in 2 seconds. It's getting there in 5 seconds. It's giving the opponents time to close down.
There's a big strike, and that'll go out the back while Just before that, we had an IMT Insurance substitution brought to you by IMT Insurance. Comes out. Cook. Now here's Ward. Ward trying to send it to the right side.
It's well played by Pothoven, read it well. See the cover coming in for her in a position.
Holly Larson trying to turn it now for Underwood, but taken by Garcia. And sent back the other way. Jenna Roberts battling for it against the double team. Paulson cuts it back. Now Paulson, Lola Paulson brings it up the sideline. Got it through there, but couldn't quite. Georgia Paulson couldn't quite get to it.
I see.
Now back towards Roberts. Roberts bumps into the defender. And yeah, they're going to call it there.
Corin Treed actually did very well there to shield the ball and force the foul. So she did a good job there with Roberts lurking in behind her.
And the referee kind of waited to see if Underwood got possession, and when they didn't, he called the foul. So it'll be the free kick coming out of the back here as we approach the 14-minute mark.
I see Abby Hall's coming to the midfield alongside Maguire while Mums takes a break. That was Reagan Ward looking to switch play to Macy Johnson on the far right.
Knocked away. Underwood trying to turn it again. There's Garcia. She pushes it through. Still going. Fires. Oh, a little bit of trouble. Had to go up for that.
Well taken there by Madison Aarons. Garcia again showing her strength as she went past two defenders with a lovely left-footed strike.
Aarons thought that was rising a little bit, and as she came up, it kind of came down more toward her chest than what she thought, but she made a good recovery.
She's been a little bit cautious now after that first goal as well from 40 yards away.
And there's Garcia again. Sends it outside. Back across into the middle.
Garcia.
Good high boot. That goes out. While we got a minute here, let's tell you about Central College. They have a tuition price less than $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is now more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
With 12 minutes to go, I can see that Dan Webster for the Lions is now making some quick rotations there, substitutions coming in, resting players, possibly for the second half.
Knocked down in the middle, but
Sammy Webster.
Nice fake. Over the side. Oh, just had it lined
Bennett
up.
Was leaning away from that. She was leaning away. She should have struck through the ball. It was too easy, wasn't it?
Yeah. As was that Sammy Webster? In basketball, you say you break the defender's ankles, and that's what she did there. The little feint, and you went around her, and man.
Some great skill there by Sammy Webster, though. Yeah. Weaving and jiving, chopping the ball across her body.
Garcia goes out wide. Underwood trying to play it out of there.
How was Garcia the other day with her free kicks? Did she get a few around this area?
Yeah, she got a few, and then she'd kick them long. She took a lot, like the shot she scored on. She took a lot of those kind of shots in the game, and then, as I said, she was able to dump it up ahead to the feet of her teammates on the, on the run-through several times.
Well, yeah, she is with the right foot.
Well, that one she kind of lobs. And
that's it! No! Can you believe that?
Oh, my gosh!
Field 6, County has erupted. Isabella Garcia.
Let's see it here again. Off the free kick. And goes high and all through the bodies and down right in that corner. Man, you're a little, what do you call it? You're a little soothsayer today. You saw that coming. Ask about her free kicks, and, man, she lobbed that in there perfectly.
I knew it was going to happen. I've seen her score goals from that distance before. There was nobody in the wall. There was nobody 10 yards away. At least two players weren't 10 yards away at all. So now that's 2 goals scored from about 40 yards, 35 yards out.
And Garcia gets the second one here with just over 11 minutes to play. And Underwood still shocked a little bit, trying to figure out into Roberts. Roberts
turned onto her left foot. She was turning into pressure.
Yeah. Outside to Bennett. And that goes high and over.
We're looking very comfortable now, the Lions are, aren't they? 2-0, 10 minutes to go till the half. Looking comfortable in possession.
We've got a couple more IMT insurance substitutions here. All substitutions brought to you by IMT. Learn how you can be worry-free at IMTINS.com. Free kick comes out to Hull as Underwood trying to figure something out here. Now trying to, if nothing else, have it before the half, but Moines Christian has been playing the ball in their half most of the last several minutes here. Bennett trying to run it down, won't be able to over there.
The challenge there from Mum, she's just come in the game, breaking up play in the midfield, and then Sammy Webster picking up the spare ball. Those are the overloads that the Lions have in the midfield. They're playing 3 against the 2, and sometimes the 2 for the Eagles are disconnected. They need to get closer. They need to bring in Wards wide. They're 2 on the left and right-hand side on the 4-4-2 are way too wide. They need to tuck in, and maybe a diamond midfield will help them. They're losing a lot of possession in the midfield, the Eagles are.
Well, here comes Christian, knocked down by the Eagles. Back there again, handled by Shimp. But then Hull comes through and she gets pushed. So it'll be a free kick here.
Should look to take a quick free kick while all the backs are turned with the Lions running back to the top of the penalty spot. Again, look at the numbers.
Yeah, there's 6 blue shirts to 2 white shirts back there.
They need to get more players in there, the back line. So they're pointless just going there. They might as well go short there. There you go. Good. That's much better.
Move it ahead. There's a long right into the keeper.
I believe that's the first shot on goal.
Yeah, it is. Because they had some free kicks, but they left them out deep.
They didn't test the keeper. Even
Yeah.
from a range, that would work.
Yeah. Underwood. Now settled by Ward. 8 minutes to play, first half. Underwood down 2-0 here in the semifinal.
Mum's cleaning up there in the midfield. Opal for the Eagles came in kind of late in the game as well. Just some fresh legs.
For another IMT insurance substitution there. Christensen taken. Defender steps up that time. Back through. Almost got it up there to Roberts. Roberts still battling for it. And they'll send it back through to Hull. Hull cuts it through the legs.
She's looking for Reagan Ward out here on the left-hand side, but she had Georgia Paulson right in front of her.
Yeah. Gets a little frustrated there, I think, and gives Megan McGuire a little shove. So it'll be a free kick back the other way. Lob up ahead.
Looks like a handball.
Yeah, that was a handball. Came right in.
It's a good ball there from Mums, actually. But again, nobody in front of the ball, 10 yards away. It's a distraction. There's so much space. And just, if you look at the lines, it's here and here. So much space. There's about 40 yards of space between the two lines.
Underwood. That'll stay with Underwood on the far side as we going to hit the 6-minute mark here.
They're losing it there in the midfield, that's for sure. Again, it's like I mentioned earlier on, something needs to change for the Eagles in the midfield. The Lions are dominating.
Knocked down by McGuire. Ward into Hull. Hull turns. Gets it ahead. Now they got Ward on the outside. Now Hull in the middle.
That's dangerous.
And they'll clear it. Stays in, and they'll get a throw in. But that time they got a few numbers up on the ball a little bit.
Well, that's where they're dangerous, when they play the ball into feet. And when Hull moves off it off the blind side special of the midfield, and there they caught it. Shrimp actually did very well, the right centre back. She was overloaded 2v1 and managed to clear the ball.
There's the throw in. Looking for Hull again, but then boomed out of there by Bennett.
Well, Gianna Bennett's the kicker for the football team as well.
Yeah. That's right. I remember reading about that. I think she was like, is she like the first girl to score in high school football? Don't quote me on that.
Did you do the Van Meter game the other day?
No.
Caitlin for Van Meter plays centre back for Van Meter. She's the kicker on the football team. She scored the winning points at state final.
Yeah. Oh, that's who I'm thinking
yes,
of. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you said kicker. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gianna Bennett also kicks for the yeah.
That's right. I knew it was one of them. Okay.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had, I'll tell the story here in a second as they try to get up to Bennett. We had a foreign exchange student from Sweden who played a lot of soccer, never played football, but he ended up being our kicker. This one bounces high, but taken there by Ahrens.
Ahrens came out well with a bit of confidence there. But again, it's been lost in the midfield. And that's the Lions, Des Moines Christian, have so much quality in the midfield. So hopefully Coach Tyler Nelson will come up with a plan at halftime.
Another long shot, high and over the net. Garcia.
Isabella Garcia looking for a third from 40 yards. After Sammy Webster had scored the first one from 40. And Garcia with a dead ball free kick on the far left, our side.
That knocked down. Under 3 minutes now.
Little lull in the game, isn't there? The Eagles can't concede one more before half. They need to try going to half at 2-0 because we know what that's like.
Yeah, 2 seems still attainable, but especially in the state tournament. If you get to 3, then it's like
it makes it a little bit difficult for the opponent. That's three down, but you know, being 2 down, you get 1 early goal. There's the run in behind there from Hull.
Hull. Lobs it back toward the middle.
Reagan Ward.
Oh, just a little too much under that.
There wasn't a late run from the midfield, though. One of the two in the midfield, one of the 2 central midfielders should have made a late run in there. Would have been a better option. Reagan Ward was running too flat onto the ball and had to get her hips around it. It was always going over the bar.
Minute 45. Eagles looking for some offense right now. And that goes out. That'll go back to Des Moines Christian.
We're coming up to a minute left here, Dar. Nice breeze behind our backs, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad.
Must have turned the air conditioning on here.
Good sunshine will get my tomatoes growing.
Here we go with
Into
Jenna Roberts.
And the keeper comes out. Aaron's great job.
That's much better again from Aaron's playing that line. She's very brave when she comes out and confident. She just needs a little more from her players in front of her, that's all.
This one lobbed up there.
Both teams, I think, are quite content with going into the half with the result the way it is.
Turn around. Webster is looking for Bennett on the right side, but
it's a better job there from Corin Tree, just tucking in to intercept that ball, cutting out the passing lanes.
Dumped in there by McGuire. Webster keeps it alive. Webster right to the keeper, but putting the pressure on, and that will
too much pressure on her there.
In the first half. Half one over in this 1A semifinal. 2-0 Des Moines Christian. We'll be back with some halftime comments after this at the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors, stewards of your dollars and savings. Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
I want a drink.
And I want this free. And I want this awesome ATV. I can't get enough
of winning free stuff.
Casey's just gave me these. Cause we won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Shop with Casey's Rewards for a chance to win free pizza, gas, and getaways all summer long.
We won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
Here at halftime of the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Union Digital Network, Dar Danielson, Justin Borster. And before we go to look at the goals, some long balls here today, Justin. Let's take a look at the first one here for Des Moines Christian. And that was Sammy Webster. She gets it there, takes it one step, sets it, and just a beautiful shot right over the top of the keeper into the goal. And I don't think really anybody expected that at that point.
But it was about the preparation touch that she had. She had a pressure coming off her left shoulder, and the strike was just perfect technique.
Right,
perfect. I've seen her score goals like that before.
And the second one came off a free kick here, a long distance shot too by Izzy Garcia. And you see that one, and that goes right by everybody into that right corner. Goals coming at 28-26 and then 11-13 here in the first half. So a couple of long shots.
Again, the technique there was no wall really, but Garcia's got so much experience playing. I mean, she plays club soccer at a high level and plays against quality. So when it comes to this situation, she can play under pressure. She can score goals like that. Just an absolutely fantastic goal.
So Des Moines Christian up 2-0 here. I don't know if we've gotten a score on the other field or not. Had you heard anything over there, Randy? Nope. Assumption and Nevada got started in that first game. And the winner will play Saturday at 10 o'clock in the championship matchup. So let's take another break. We'll do that, and we'll come back with more here at the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors, stewards of your dollars and savings. Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
It's Fairway Family Food.
Name one reason more people choose to shop at Fairway.
Lower prices.
Name something that Fairway is famous for.
The best meat in town.
Services!
Don't play games with your food. Shop Fairway for the best meat in town.
With lower prices and higher quality, everyone's a winner at Fairway.
Until next time, this is Fairway Family Food.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community, like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
Here at the Girls State Soccer Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, we're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Thanks for watching today. Des Moines Christian up 2-0. Over on the other field there, Assumption and Nevada, they're into the second half. Justin, no score there, and you talked about it. You thought that may be either an upset by Nevada of Assumption or, and obviously it's a close match there. Assumption is, I think they're going for, title number 6 in a row. And Des Moines Christian, of course, lost to them last year in the title matchup, but they're leading Underwood here. Let's talk a minute. You mentioned a little bit about if you're the Underwood coach here at halftime, what are some of the things you're talking about as far as adjustments and things you want to see your team do?
What they need to do, the first thing they need to do, and I hopefully coached Tyler Nelson is sorting this out right now, the 4 in the midfield are way too flat. The 2 central midfielders are being just drawn apart. They're playing against 3 quality players in Mums, Maguire, and then Sammy Webster. They're controlling the game. They're winning every single piece of possession in there. The first ball, second ball. What I would do is, if he's going to stay in a 4-4-2, is I'll bring Reagan Ward in tight. I'll drop Georgia Paulson into the midfield, player as a 10. I'll get Cassidy Cunningham up front. I'll get Hall up front, so I'll get those 2 high as possible. But you've got to tuck Reagan Ward in, and you've got to tuck the right side of player. I'm not sure who he's going to bring in for that particular position right now. But if he does, he's got to tuck the right midfielder in to play as a diamond in the midfield, tight as possible. He's got to have the 4 strongest players there to win the ball.
Somebody just scored over there. I heard the loud screams.
They're not louder than over here, Doc.
No, but
the Lions fans to our right-hand side are boisterous, aren't they?
Yeah.
I love it.
But so we'll figure that out, too. Somebody has scored over there. Let's take another break here. We'll do that, and halftime will be about over. We'll be back for the second half here at the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors, stewards of your dollars and savings. Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively,
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Hello, I'm Brent Johnson, an Iowa farmer from Calhoun County and president of the Iowa Farm Bureau. As proud title sponsor of the state soccer tournament, the Iowa Farm Bureau is dedicated to creating a vibrant future for Iowa through partnerships and programs that help cultivate individuals with great character, a strong work ethic, and exceptional leadership skills. Making it to the state tournament is a great accomplishment that takes a lot of support. That's why we provide millions of dollars in awards, grants, and scholarships that recognize athletic and academic excellence. And to help celebrate this achievement, the Iowa Farm Bureau provides commemorative soccer balls for each team competing in the state tournament. These keepsakes are a great way for these athletes to remember their experience here, as well as the teammates, coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors who've all played an important role in their journey. So, from the Iowa Farm Bureau, congratulations to all the players and coaches on an outstanding season, and good luck in the tournament.
And we're underway. Start the second half here. Here's Des Moines Christian. Lombardi sends it into the middle. Roberts, left footer goes a little wide.
They made a change, goalkeeper change, as you can see, for the Eagles.
Is that Avery Honan?
Avery Honan has come in. Jersey number 19.
I was going to say that Jenna Roberts scored 2 in the quarterfinal. We haven't seen her get a lot of touches, or if she does, she's double teamed here. And
I see Assumption leading 1-0.
So Assumption scored over on the other field. And Des Moines Christian here coming out with Isabel Garcia with a long free kick, and don't rest on this because we see with her leg she can put it in the net. Booms this one.
Good strike.
Yep, crossed kind of into the middle. They'll try to turn it back. Bennett knocked away. They did a good job of keeping her from turning.
You notice how deep the Lions defenders were. They were on the penalty box.
Yeah,
there's a slight breeze, though. Probably not enough to carry it. It was a well-driven ball, but it was good defending.
Here's Underwood. Goals from Sammy Webster and Izzy Garcia to give Des Moines Christian the 2-0 lead here in the first half. Now, listen, lobbed up. Keeper comes out and makes the catch.
She came out a little bit tentatively, didn't come out to command the area. I'm interested to see if they're going to play Madison Aarons on the field. There she is. She's on the ball, actually. Jersey number 14.
That one goes off the head of McGuire. And a throw in for Aarons.
I don't see any changes really for the Eagles in the midfield. They're still playing with a flat 4. Hopefully it works for them.
Aarons takes it back down. They tried to send it across, but it went behind the net, out for a goal kick.
Asking for a lot there is Georgia Paulson, deep on the goal line, trying to get a cross in. Always off balance, going out for a goal kick. Again, it's keep the ball. Could you restart, build again? In such a hurry just to go for goal from odd angles.
Knocked down, but
Lola Paulson.
Yeah.
There's some tough characters in both teams.
Now Garcia.
A good ball in there for Jenna Roberts.
Yep. And the keeper comes out before Roberts can get to it.
Morales just did enough just to get her body in front of Jenna Roberts, allowing...
Knocked down by Webster. Little flick over by Roberts. Webster fires. That one goes high.
She got under that too much. She was leaning back, slightly off balance. She probably could have taken another prep touch going forward.
But right now with that 2-0 lead, you can move it around, take a few shots, and as Des Moines Christian, you got nothing to lose right now in your half. You can pressure it, because if you get that third one like we talked about, that really makes it difficult for a comeback.
The key is here, Dawes, you're winning 2-0. Keep the ball. I mean, just keep it.
And
you're asking a lot from your players.
Yeah,
what a great turn there by Lombardi.
Cuts it back, and maybe if you waited a second more for Roberts to come into the middle, but yeah, she did a good job to stop it and turn it there.
It was a great turn, turning Haley Stangl.
Well, Moines Christian. Garcia drops it back. And again,
Sammy Webster allowed to turn and shoot. Just no pressure on her. I'm just wondering if the shape's going to change. Still early, though. Still early.
Back there, Helgens will drop it to the keeper.
Helgens played it to the wrong foot. She should have played it onto the keeper's right foot. See how she had to come around the ball.
Going down, Helgens comes over to defend. But it'll be a corner, our first corner here.
Aarons has gone short there.
All corners brought to you by Kruger Seeds. If you're in need of corner soybean seed, find out more at krugerseed.com.
See, Reagan Ward's gone out. I wonder why. Maybe she's just fatigued from the other day as well.
That one high pointed and kind of dropped for a second there, but
very, very lucky. Everyone was looking at the license, the AR there, just to see if he was going to signal. He didn't. It's a difficult angle from here. We can't tell if it's crossed the line, but it looked like nobody was appealing anyway.
Garcia lobs it up ahead.
Garcia was looking for Webster. They've got so much space here just to play the ball around. And the key is just to keep the ball at this point. You know, just don't give it away. See, like, that's tight. So Webster, Garcia under pressure. I see Garcia's moved inside, so they're really looking to go for it. Lombardi's moved out to the left-hand side. Garcia's inside alongside Webster, just dropped in as a 10. Very, very interesting.
Knocked off.
He's changed the shape. It's a 3, looks like a 3-4-3 from what I'm seeing.
One in the middle.
And here's the thing, though, he's made it stronger in the midfield because he's moved. That's actually a good move there by Webster because he's moved Garcia in alongside. I'll get back to that in a sec.
Roberts. And they'll end up getting a corner out of that.
Yeah, so Garcia's moved alongside Webster's. 2 10s that can break into the space in behind to support Jenna Roberts. And then they've got Maguire and Mums now holding. I mean, that's solidified the midfield now.
Kruger Seeds Corner brought to you by Kruger Seeds at krugerseed.com. This one swinging out a little bit, headed down by Webster, but goes out for the goal kick. And now we'll get an IMT insurance substitution. A couple Underwood players coming back in.
Cassidy, looks like Cassidy Cunningham's coming in up front there for Hull. And then I see number 4, Holly Larson has come in. Yeah, she's coming for Georgia Paulson.
Freshman coming in there.
Yep.
Into the middle kick.
I just have a feeling if the Lions score again, it's going to be game over.
Yeah.
This is where, I mean, we're in the semi-finals now. Underwood Eagles, who are the underdogs coming into this tournament with their first experience, need to really just go for it now. Because if they get one goal, it's game on.
Garcia trying to send it up ahead. Morales' foot moves it.
Garcia showing some skill there to Sammy Webster, teammates in the club team as well.
Now to Garcia. Garcia gets by 2 defenders. Lays it off over there to Webster. Now Bennett fires high.
See the change in the midfield there, Dar, with the combinations between Garcia and Webster. Just the give and goes, 1-2s, the combinations are already, it's an impact.
Here's the goal kick for Underwood.
See Lola, the centre back, Lola Paulson, hands are up. There's no movement. The setup from the Lions, there's just blue shirts in the midfield. This is what I'm saying. Here we go.
Here comes Garcia. Left footer over the goal.
You can see they're enjoying it, right? Yeah. Garcia's just enjoying the game. She's going past players. They just still need to get that one goal.
As she stops and looks, if there's not a pass, then she's going to fire it.
But she's got enough time to get her head up as well because there's no pressure.
Lola Paulson.
You see how they set up again. But at least they've gone short this time. Something different.
Back over. Turn for Larson. Larson.
See the blue shirts around the ball again. So
yeah, right in the middle. They really
the shape for the Lions is it's the dominant Lions, I should say.
Stangl trying to get it over there to Aarons. And turned back around by Abby Hall. Webster. Over to McGuire. Now back outside, Garcia. Garcia gets by the defender. Garcia. Left foot
what a
cross.
Ball in there from Roberts.
And it goes high.
That was absolutely brilliant there from Garcia, wasn't it?
Yes.
Just gliding past defenders. Ball stuck to her foot. What a brilliant ball in.
Laid it right in there. Roberts just a little high. Deep ball handled by Aarons. Knocked down by Pothoven. And foul will be called on the Eagles.
Yeah, Aarons, the goalkeeper from the first half. I sense frustration. That's what I sense right now. You can see it. Helgens. Look to launch this in there.
She does.
What a ball.
Way deep. Oh, almost.
Look at that ball from Robertson to Garcia.
Garcia battling now. Slide tackle. And it'll go out to the Eagles. But Lombardi almost got ahead on that free kick down there.
Yeah, and Jenna Roberts in space, knowing where Garcia is, just plays the ball back into her. But do you notice the work rate from Garcia getting up, winning the tackle again?
IMT insurance substitution there. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. And that will go out to Des Moines Christian. Assumption up 1-0 over there against Nevada. So if this holds, we could have a rematch of last year's championship.
Well read there by Pothoven, winning the tackle. Look at that skill from Sammy Webster.
Webster turns it. Webster fires.
Oh.
And just knocked away.
Sammy Webster's enjoying a game as well today. What a nifty little turn there.
Corner kick. Kruger Seeds corner kick. Next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds is first-class seed, first-name service, KrugerSeeds.com. So we'll
all started from Pothoven winning the ball back there.
So we'll see Garcia taking the corner here. Starts ahead and then stops. Everybody stops. Here we go. Swings it in.
What a ball.
Knocked down. Eagles clear it. Now a chance for a counter if they can get it moving.
Look at Hall go. Look at the defending, though, from Maguire.
Yeah.
It's just work rate all round, isn't it, from these young ladies out here.
Maguire there, on the defense.
Stangle with it.
Now outside to Garcia. Garcia takes a quick look at the defense. Now sides it up. Turn around. Back through. Garcia against the double team. And we'll send it back.
She did well to keep the ball there.
Yeah. Pothoven.
Oh, look at that.
Slides it through. In there to Webster. Webster trying to get to it. Eagles trying to clear it. There's Bennett. Bennett lobs it up. And the keeper will.
Some entertainment today, isn't there?
Yeah.
It was great from Garcia keeping the ball.
And the longer they keep it down here and keep it away from Underwood, the clock just keeps running. And Underwood doesn't have a chance to even get it. Now up back into the middle where Helgens will send it up again.
Look at that turn from Webster.
Webster leaves it outside. Bennett into the middle, looking there for Lombardi. Here's Garcia. Garcia,
look at that.
The defender late.
Morales with the leg out for
Lola
a corner.
Paulson got in there.
Do you notice how she gets the ball and she checks her shoulder?
Yeah.
Defender's coming in, she goes, whoop, I'm gone. You know?
She always does take that quick look and doesn't lose track of where the ball is either. So another quarter kick brought to you by Kruger Seeds. Find out more about Kruger Seeds at KrugerSeed.com.
We've Macy Johnson coming in, number 3. Started the first half at right back. Again, from the work rate,
This one goes a little long-headed and headed out there.
Well, I'd be very impressed with the dead balls, corners, free kicks for Des Moines Lions. I tell you what, they're playing with some confidence here. But the experience in their side is definitely helping. Remember, Sammy Webster last year was out with an ACL injury, and she's back.
And now Webster, there she is, as you speak. Makes the keeper go down.
Keeper could have stayed on her feet there.
Yeah. Honan, she has not had much rest back there.
No, she hasn't.
In this half, they've been.
She's done okay. She's
just done all right, but I mean, she's really hasn't had any chance to just take it easy and watch.
Yeah.
You know, because it's been played in this half. Here's Garcia again. She scored on a free kick.
No one in front of the ball again.
Yeah. And this one goes wide.
Yeah. I saw that. As she approached the ball, she was leaning back slightly, came off just the outside of her right peg.
Put her head down a little bit. She knew she kind of
she knew it as soon as she hit the ball.
Yeah. But
the legs are getting tired there with Underwood Eagles, definitely.
Here's the free kick taken away by Smith.
It was Courtney Smith with the interception there, doing very well.
And that'll go out for a goal kick.
the pressure's on here. The Underwood Eagles can't really clear the first line. They can't even get into the middle third of the field. They're struggling here a bit. As you can see here, dives, the blue shirts come to the left. And this is where the balls come in. This is where they're giving it away, right here.
Now they move it back to the middle. Sounds like another goal scored over there.
Sounds like it's tied. Nevada came
Nevada
back.
Tied it up, sounds like.
It's 1-1 on field 9.
Goal kick.
Well done, Pothoven. Did enough there.
Over to McGuire. Drops it back to Pothoven. Over to Bennett.
Notice Gianna Bennett's moved out to the left-hand side. So
And
switch.
here's Garcia. Gets by the defender again. Garcia taking it in toward the goal.
What a
Leaves
ball.
it right in the middle, but can't get there. Garcia comes back, and now
Jenna Roberts.
we're going to call Roberts.
Free kick on Jenna Roberts coming in, lunging in.
Yeah.
I believe on Corin Treed, the left back.
Here comes Underwood. Macy Johnson. Taken by Mum. Over to Smith. There's Roberts. She can't.
Jenna Roberts was looking for a nice little flick. Sammy Webster didn't quite read it. She was looking for Sammy Webster running onto it. Look at Helgens wanting to get in the action here.
Yep.
She's getting bored at the back, isn't she?
Yep.
So what I've noticed here, Gianna Bennett has moved to the left, and they've got Courtney Smith on the right.
Here's Garcia, and that one goes high.
Garcia's chopping and turning and weaving and jiving there. She just needs to get one on target, though. But I tell you what, she's delivered some really good crosses from the left-hand side. Jenna Roberts is the only one in the box, though. Sammy Webster needs to get in there. They've got two holding midfielders that one can push on as well. They can really now press if they wanted to.
Treaty trying to do something. Now leaves it back to the keeper. A little slow roller on this grass. And almost the problem.
Yeah. And Bennett, look at Bennett in space here. There's the ball.
Bennett.
She's
Looks.
They've got to slide it into feed. Keep the ball. It's not a case of just shooting. Just keep the ball. Like Garcia's run was perfect there. Just play her in. Movement into the box. Play her and get yourself in the box.
Under halfway through the second half here now. And really Underwood has had trouble mounting any kind of challenge offensively. As Bennett will stop it. Over to McGuire. In the middle. Webster.
Look at Bennett to the left.
Garcia fires.
They're really testing this keeper. But again, the distance. It's in the middle third of the field. Keep the ball. Keep. What the Lions need to do is just keep Underwood moving. They're getting tight. Look at that ball
Up ahead to Aarons. Aarons trying to run it down. And is that a corner?
Yeah, but Helgens gets up. So Aarons took a knock in the face. It was just a ricochet with the ball.
Yeah, it came right up into her face. And
yeah.
I think he put the flag down toward the corner.
Yeah, she did win a corner. It was a 50-50 challenge, ricochet in the face. I think Aarons will be okay. She's a goalkeeper. She has to be okay. They take some challenges during the game, don't they?
You're used to getting hit. It's a Cougar Seed corner kick here at cougarseed.com. Second corner of the half for Underwood. This one swinging in, but headed out by a blue shirt.
Helgens with a second clearance.
Underwood trying to get possession back. It'll be their throw on the far side here as we approach 18 minutes to play. The other 1A quarter tied up over there between Assumption and Nevada. Winner there plays the winner here. Right now, the Moines Christian in control. Take into the middle. There's a shot kind of off the defender a little bit. But
Georgia Paulson
yeah.
trying her luck, was off balance, so it's too much pressure on her from McGuire.
But at least there's a, a shot moving the ball toward the goal. We haven't seen much of that out of Underwood here in the second half so far.
I believe that's the second on goal.
Yeah.
Well, Webster cleaning it up.
Bennett back to Webster. Webster will send it outside this time. Over there to Smith. Smith has played well since she's come in.
Has. I do like the change. Actually, it's as you can see, Dar. It's the momentum's all in the opponent's half right now, with Garcia and Sammy Webster linked up together in a 3-4-3. It's definitely working for them. There's so much strength down the middle.
Now the drop back. There's Reagan Ward,
who's moved into central midfield. It's a good option. I'm surprised she wasn't moved there earlier.
There's some floating free up there.
I wouldn't let the ball bounce without. No. Isabella Garcia around. She'll come straight through you. She's like a brick wall. She'll smash you.
Yeah. That time it goes out, and here's Macy Johnson to throw it in for Underwood, headed by Bennett. And now here's Webster looking for Roberts in the middle. Defender steps in. Good job by Lola Paulson.
Roberts should have just moved off the defender's shoulder quickly and then into space with the ball in behind. The substitute keeper, Honan, is playing on a line, so there's a lot of space they can exploit.
Outside, Reagan Ward sends it up ahead. Taken there by Georgia Paulson. Battling through the defender, not going to send it over, and too deep.
Pity she couldn't have done better with that because she had two players in the box. She had Hole and Opal in 1v1 situations.
Well, you've had that much pressure on you, you get a little hurry sometimes. And
you do.
IMT Insurance Substitution brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com.
See, Ward's moved out to the right. Aarons has gone off. I would have kept Ward centrally, to be honest with you. Ava Bensel in the midfield. So it's the midfield two originally from the first half. I would tuck Ward in a little bit tighter, to be honest with you. They need three in there. They've been overloaded with the four. Oh, there was a great run on the far left-hand side. Wasn't spotted by Ava Brenzel.
McGuire sends it into Garcia. He holds up. Now lobs it over there to the right for Roberts. Roberts will run it down, and it goes off the defense for a corner for Des Moines Christian.
Roberts made an inside run, inverted run towards goal. And Garcia played it in behind to a right side in the box, but Roberts did really well to adjust to positioning to win a corner.
Kruger Seeds Corner brought to you by Kruger Seeds. First class seed, first name service. Learn more at KrugerSeeds.com. Looks like Bennett going over there to take this corner. So we'll have Webster and Roberts to the left.
It's over the keeper's head. Yeah,
overhead! Oh, man, yeah. And Roberts almost got it, but credit Honan for grabbing that. You saw it high, didn't you? Yeah.
I called that before she saved it, just from a starting position. But she did. The keeper, Honan, did really well just to adjust and win the ball back. She showed some agility there. But Jenna Roberts was looking for it.
And it's a little tentative because as offensive player, you got to wait till that ball's out of her hands.
Yep.
You can't just start kicking it. And she did good to regather it.
There's space in there, so I see there's a change. Mums is out. The other holding midfielder.
Battling his treaty over there.
Yeah, Abby Hall's coming alongside Maguire, so Mums has gone out. I just love the way they win the ball there in the midfield.
Garcia.
Look at Garcia go.
She's got Bennett on the left side. Roberts to her right. This one
Saw
pops
that
up.
happening. Saw that happening. She just glides past defenders. But, you know, credit to Lola Paulson on the edge of the box. That was an absolutely brilliant tackle, though.
Yeah.
Are we going to see some fireworks here today?
Fireworks?
Are we going to see some fireworks? Is there going to be a goal from the Eagles?
Yeah, well, gotta make it. They got to make a push sometime because the season's running down here.
They've done awfully well to get to state, though. This is their first
time here,
first time ever. Yeah.
Well, everybody says, "Well, we're not just happy to be here. We want to play here." Over. Here's Hull. Hull gets it inside, turned, and right to the keeper. But
see, that's just a little moment where they need the brilliance. That was absolutely brilliant. Now, complacency with Lions, they've got to be really, really careful, pushing extra players forward and them being vulnerable at the back. But they did enough there. Keeper was well positioned.
Hull got it into Paulson. Now the keeper comes out here. And
so nobody told Macy Johnson to turn. She just kicked the ball out.
Back across.
Well, one out there on the far side. Lombardi. That's a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah.
Has he given it? No, he hasn't. That's just outside the box. We had a good view of that.
Yeah, that was.
Thoughts on who's going to take this? You've got Webster, Garcia, Lombardi. All win a piece of this, don't they?
Yeah.
I think it's Webster. No, it's Garcia.
Garcia sets it up.
Yeah.
Webster's right there.
They've got the wall set up. 5 in the wall.
Well, they drop back. Here's a shot and just goes high.
Now, it's difficult from that position. It's difficult to actually get the ball up and over with a dip.
You don't have enough time for that ball to drop.
Yeah, so if she chips it, keeper can get it. It's got to be Whipton, but I tell you what, the technique in that strike was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Great technique. If that was pushed back another 10 yards, I can tell you that was in.
Yeah. It would have had enough drop. That one down the line as we hit the 10-minute mark here in the match. Underwood looking for something.
Roberts moved off the shoulder, spinning out.
Ward over to the middle.
That's well played by Hull.
Hull going to keep it herself a little bit. Hull right by the defenders. Now looking.
Offside.
Hull still.
Offside.
That flag is up. You're right. Offside.
Right idea, though. That was a great run by Hull, wasn't it?
Was that on the far side?
No, it was on the far side over there.
Because I was going to say, she looked on.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, if she's off, but she wasn't in the play, then, you keep
Hull,
it going. But
so Hull's run was good. So she took one too many touches. And a teammate went into an offside position, Kaylee Opal, where that's the decision Hull needs to make. Might as well just go on her own, break the line, and go for it. There we go again. Look at Paulson go.
Paulson.
That's great defending by Helgens.
Helgens gets it outside. Now back over. Paulson back inside. In the middle. Oh, tried to take a quick shot there. Was Paulson.
He's given a handball. Yeah. But the thing is, they should have finished their chances. The Lions should have finished their chances. Now they're also running out of legs because the pressure is now coming towards them. And this normally happens. We're looking at, 8 minutes to go. This is the time to keep the ball. However, look at this from Jenna Roberts.
Roberts, yep. And now Roberts called for the push.
Eagles have They've left numbers up front, which is about right.
Well, that one hops over everybody.
Pothoven shouldn't have attacked that. She should have waited.
Paulson in the middle. Hull gets it back out. And that's down.
So off balance there from Reagan Ward, leaning away from it. She should have just leaned into it and just struck it. Well, we're seeing it now, aren't we? They're going for it. But is it going to be enough?
IMT Insurance substitution here. Back in is Courtney Smith. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com. Well, yeah, you got a little over 7 minutes of your season left unless you can get the ball in the net.
Yeah, it's just they're going for it now. They should have done it a little bit earlier. But Dyke New Hartford did it the other day and ran out of legs when they got back into it too.
Yep.
But great defending there.
Good. Knocked out of there by Aarons. She was in goal to start. Here's Garcia. Haven't heard from her in a few minutes. Now here comes Garcia down.
What a
Sends
ball there by
across.
Garcia. Lombardi! Oh my word.
Set it right up.
Garcia, what a run. That's a fourth quality ball that she's played in with her
She's played in
foot.
there, yeah. And we've seen at every level. She could put it at the feet. She could put it right at the head. She could lay it right in there, can't she? Well, let's keep that in mind because we'll have our Casey's Player of the Match coming up at the end of the match here.
It's going to be a difficult job. There's a couple I've got in mind, but we can negotiate that, Adar, and I think we're probably on the same page.
Yeah.
Is she wearing jersey number 13 for the Lions?
Yeah, we haven't gotten a fist fight about that.
No, we haven't,
yet,
and I don't think we should
I don't
either.
know. Probably won't.
I don't want to lose, but yeah.
No, we get along well together. Here's Webster now back over toward the middle.
Courtney Smith. Now this is a chance. Look at the gaps in behind. There's Hull.
Ward.
Gets
it up ahead.
Helgens. That was great cover. When you look at the matchups, I would have gone the other way. But it's knowing that at that point of time, Helgens is such a good center back.
Here's Garcia.
Well,
she sends it up ahead. Roberts trying to run onto it. Smith.
That's Courtney Smith. Oh, what a ball in there for Roberts. Oh, Roberts just mistimed that.
She sends it wide of the net. Under 5 minutes to play. To another.
I'm a little bit worried about these Lions fans. They're awfully quiet. The team's winning. Can't believe it.
Garcia. Izzy
Not the person
Garcia.
you want to give the ball to.
It's by the defender.
There's nobody in the box, though.
Nobody in there, nope. And cleared back out. Now she sends it back to Webster.
Lombardi,
left footer's high.
When Garcia gets the ball and hits the byline, you know she's going to cross it. Get in the box.
Yeah, go to it.
Go. It's only been Jenna Roberts. Go.
IMT Insurance substitution. Courtney Smith goes out, and Gianna Bennett comes back in. Had to think about
for the
that.
last 4 minutes, yeah.
Yep. Brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com.
That's got to be a free kick. That's got to be a foul. Lombardi played it in, was clipped, went down, looking for the give and go. That's a free kick.
He's going to say it's a throw in. Breeze picking up a little bit here, but man, it's been a pleasant, beautiful day for soccer. And Webster trying to get it free. Lombardi over there.
And on the far post. Nope. Late run.
Dump it in. They know they can, as long as they keep it on this end. Des Moines Christian look to advance their second state championship match. Finished second last year, runner-up. And last we heard it was tied 1-1 over there.
Yeah, I remember that heartbreaking result for the Des Moines Lions, but they're here again, stronger than last year with the addition of Garcia.
Overtime.
And
Okay.
Sammy Webster back from injury.
They're in overtime on the other field. Lifted high.
Look at Pothoven on the left. Gosh.
Bennett.
That's got to be a foul, yeah. Bennett, 2 hands in the back. On Macy Johnson.
Reagan Ward sends it to the middle.
Aaron's looking to break. There's the ball in. Look at Cassidy Cunningham. Hole in the middle.
Cunningham with it. Turns. Can't get it in there to Hull. And that'll be a corner. Third corner of the day, or of the half here for Underwood. Brought to you by Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. Learn more about Kruger Seeds and find a Kruger Seed dealer near you at KrugerSeed.com.
That was a good recovery run there from Sarah Shrep.
Comes into the middle over the keeper's head. And out. Nobody touched it.
Yeah, Savannah Shimp actually did very well there when the ball was played over. She's quite out of position. She recovered to win it back, forcing the ball to go out for a corner.
Keeper comes out.
Honan did very well. Yeah, this could be an issue here.
Yep. They wanted her to kick it quickly.
Bennett was looking for pressure over her shoulder. She could have got that down out of her feet quickly with the time and space she had. Helgens again, sweeping up at the back.
Yep.
Captain Helgens.
1 minute to play here. Webster shoots it. There's a injury, though.
The referee did the right thing. He had to stop it.
Yeah, Aaron's.
She took one right square in the head there, didn't she?
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay. Nothing too serious.
Well, it's the immediate sting of that, it seems like that.
Because she got up right away.
Yeah.
And then went down. Hopefully she's okay. Overtime in the other game on field 9.
Yep.
Assumption and Nevada.
Yep.
I think this game is probably done and dusted. I think the Lions will move on. 56 seconds to go. Are we looking for a man of the match, player of the match here? Is it going for Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 13.
Lucky number 13, I would say, would be our Casey's.
Isabella Garcia. I remember doing private lessons with her when she was 9 years old.
Oh.
I'm not taking any credit because she's
I was
improved
saying that
over
she's
the years.
advanced to the player that she is.
I was just the foundation, to be honest with you. Everyone else has done the rest. She needed better coaching, didn't she, Dar?
Yeah. Well, but it's fun. I get when you see kids that you start out and then they advance and keep getting better.
I love it. I love it. I love seeing the progress and development of players from the young ages to what they are now, to be honest with you. It's great. Look at that. Mum's back in the game too. They're in second overtime on field 9.
And then they go to
penalties.
Kicks.
Yep.
That one is over the head of the keeper.
I believe this game could be in the bag, and
Des
Moines Christian Lions going on to the finals for Saturday.
I tell you now, fans, Casey's is proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Unit. Today's player of the game. Casey's is at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready to go, win or lose. Sign up for the new Casey's Rewards program that gives back by letting you redeem points for Casey's cash, fuel discounts, or donations in local schools. Izzy Garcia, our Casey's player of the match, and
final score, Des Moines Christian
2-0. Des Moines Christian will advance to the title game. pending the outcome of the overtime.
Awards will be shortly.
But we'll wait and we'll see. Underwood will get a trophy. Advancing to the semifinals, pretty good in your first trip to state.
Yeah, I must say that I'll give them a lot of credit because they've come into state unknown, not even knowing the opposition, none of their opponents. They did well the other day, going 3-0 up against Dyke New Hartford, winning that game 3-2. They didn't have enough here as far as quality goes. There was so much quality with the Lions, and I think you're right. Isabella Garcia does deserve the player of the match. It could have gone to Sammy Webster, but she was just such an impact in going forward and defensively as well.
Defensively and offensively. When we say offensively, not just hitting the goals, but delivering the ball.
Transitional moments.
In addition to receiving medallions, every player will receive a commemorative soccer ball and bag tag provided by Iowa Farm Bureau, title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the Girls Union is Aaron Kirtley, Associate Director. Congratulations to head coach Tyler Nelson and the Eagles from Underwood on an outstanding 2022 soccer season. Des Moines Christian fans, your team advances to the Class 1A championship game, where they'll face the winner of Assumption, Nevada on Saturday, June 4th at 10 a.m. on Field 9. Thanks for your attendance. Safe travels.
So let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll come back and wrap it up here at the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
I want a drink.
And I want this free. And I want this awesome ATV. I can't get enough
Of winning free stuff.
Casey's just gave me these. Cause we won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Shop with Casey's Rewards for a chance to win free pizza, gas, and getaways all summer long.
We won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
It's Fairway Family Food.
Name one reason more people choose to shop at Fairway.
Lower prices.
Name something that Fairway is famous for.
The best meat in town.
Services!
Don't play games with your food. Shop Fairway for the best meat in town.
With lower prices and higher quality, everyone's a winner at Fairway.
Until next time, this is Fairway Family Food.
At the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, one semifinal in the books. Des Moines Christian downs Underwood 2-0 here. And again, our Casey's player of the game, Izzy Garcia. She had the second goal of the day, a deep one, and Sammy Webster with the first one. Justin Vorster, Des Moines Christian playing like a team with confidence, a team that wanted to move back to that title game and get another shot at the big trophy.
I think they're going to win it. I'm being optimistic, but I think they're going to win it, to be honest with you. From what I've seen today, I know the other games got into overtime, possibly a penalty shootout. The legs are going to wear out there. I think that Des Moines Christian Lions are going to win this.
All right, the final here, 2-0 Des Moines Christian. They'll play the winner of the game that's in overtime with their Assumption and Nevada. 2A semifinal coming up next here. You're watching the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.